What up, Taylor Gang? Star Power. Star.
Boy, Wiz Khalifa, man. You're checking out thebayskate.com.
It's awesome. It's wrong. So how's the tour been going so far?
It's been going awesome so far. A lot of love, a lot of support. You know what I'm saying? People know what's going on over here.
So is that your first time in Europe?
I actually lived in England when I was a little bit younger, but this is my first time performing on it.
Which city got the best weed so far?
Shit. You mean in Germany?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. This is the shit. I only been smoking on one type so far, so. But this is pretty good weed though. Okay. I'm not mad at German weed. Shout out to German weed.
Who smokes more, you or Snoop?
I think he could definitely handle more weed smoke than me, just because he smokes blunts and papers, and I only smoke papers.
Okay.
I don't smoke blunts, so he's a G for being able to do that.
Cool. So since you made Black and Yellow, you've had people's attention all over the globe, and I mean you've been rapping before, but that was like the big come through. And there's been like thousands of remixes and people rapping over the beat. Do you have a personal favorite one who rapped over the beat?
No, I don't have one personal favorite. I think they're all pretty much unique in their own way, and it's an honor, you know, that people want to use my beat, rap over my beat like that. It's a big deal, and it lets me know that, you know, I pick good beats.
Yeah. Started in Pittsburgh, and when did you actually start rapping, and how did it came?
I started rapping in Pittsburgh. I was probably in like, you know, 3rd grade. My uncles and my cousins were writing raps and stuff, and I wanted to be like them, so I just started writing to fit in with them. Then I started taking it serious around like 6th or 7th grade. I started like recording myself, you know, doing freestyles and stuff like that and shit. And then I started keeping a notebook, writing. By the time I was 13 or 14, I put my own little album out, you know, my own little CD. And from there, you know, I just kept it moving. By the time I was 16, I had an independent deal. And then from there, that's when it really got cracking.
Yeah, so was it when you started rapping, was it already your goal to become like well known, or did you just rap for the fun of it or for your own goals?
You know, I seen it going as far as I could see it at that age point, you know. You only know but so much as a 2nd grader, and as a 13, 14-year-old, and then even as a 16, 17-year-old, you only know but so much. As soon as I got to about, you know, 19, 20, and really started understanding the game, and then, you know, like 22, 23, where I'm at now, I'm 23 years old, really, you know, learning how to calculate and make things work in my favor. So it just gradually just moved, and then you know, even by the time I'm 30, I hope to be in another stage.
Yeah. So how many hours a week you spend in a booth, since you put out so much mixtapes and songs over the last 2-3 years?
Yeah, you said how much time I spend in the booth?
Yeah.
All the time. It's what I do in my leisure time. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable in the studio. That's how I express myself. That's how I have fun. I really don't. I go out and I party and shit like that, but that's after the studio. That's after I've, you know, done something to be proud of. So, you know, and even now having the studio in my house is a great thing, because I could just wake up and record in my sweatpants. So it's cool.
Just listen to rap music, or what kind of other music do you listen to, which gets you hyped, or?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of other music. You know, rock and roll music. Pop music, R&B music. I listen to everything, man. And it all serves its purpose.
Yeah. So which is your dream feature, your artist you would like to work with the most, and why?
Just because I've been such a huge fan of Cam, and I could only imagine, you know, some of the shit that he would say. You know, I work with some of my dream, you know, my heroes, Snoop, Juicy J, you know, just to name a few, Too Short, Rick Ross, so, you know, I gotta put Cam on the list.
So what is the scene like in Pittsburgh? Because he put it on the map, like, really again, I think.
Yeah, the scene is kind of budding, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people coming out and being able to do their thing. And Pittsburgh is really multi-dimensional, so people are being able to represent their side of Pittsburgh and what they do. You know, it's not going to be a bunch of people who come out and sound like me and do what I do, because not only am I unique in the world, I'm unique in Pittsburgh as well. So there's other people who do other things from Pittsburgh that I think people will enjoy.
So who are some of the artists you would recommend which are coming up soon?
Definitely my artist Chevy Woods, Mac Miller, of course, who a lot of people know, Boaz, who's been doing this thing for a minute. Those are a couple people.
So when being here in Europe on stage, is there a difference between the audience compared to the US?
No, I don't feel too much of a difference between the audience in the US out here and back home. I think the connection is there. You know, we're all like a big family.
Are you surprised how many like non-English speakers know your lyrics?
Yeah, that does surprise me. that surprises the hell out of me. I forget that they don't even speak English. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm talking in between, like they probably don't even know what the hell I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it's cool though.
And it looks like skateboarding and rap music been connecting together for the last couple of years. Like for example, like Diamond started as a skateboard company, and now it's like more rap than it is skateboarding. Or for example, LRG. Why do you think there's like a common factor between probably rap and skating?
I think it's just because it's street, it's urban. The kids want it, you know, they get it first. And as soon as they get it, you know what I'm saying, they can get it all in the same place. It's kind of like centralizing. We're figuring out that we like the same stuff, you know what I'm saying? The skateboarders like, you know what I'm saying, the same stuff that some of the rappers like. And the rappers like to smoke pot, and the skateboarders like to smoke pot.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, we all kind of connect, and at the end of the day, everybody just wants to be themselves. And that's what it's all about, that freedom, you know what I'm saying? And I think the skate mentality is like a really free mentality.
Yeah.
And it's a real expressive, you know what I'm saying, thing. And rappers and artists and, you know, fashion people, creative people, we all do the same.
So, talking of fashion, you also seem to be like fresh yet all the time. So, let me know your 5 favorite kicks you like, shoes.
Yeah, Chuck Taylor's, motherfucking Jordan 3s are my favorite pair. Bo Jackson's, fucking Griffey's, goddamn, Dion's, and one more, huh? Let me see. Pair of Timbs, man. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
So, last question. What's the first thing you do when you get home from tour?
Smoke a joint. Yo, what up? It's your boy Wiz Khalifa, man. You're checking out thebayskate.com.